Here's a mind-blowing fact. The average person spends over 7 hours a day in front of screens, and each notification, like or text, triggers a tiny dopamine hit. The result? A constant cycle of highs and lows that leaves us feeling exhausted, unmotivated, and sometimes even stuck. But what if I told you there's a way to break free from this cycle? By learning how to regulate your dopamine levels, you can rewire your brain to reclaim your focus, boost your motivation, and rediscover true happiness. Stick around and I'll show you exactly how to do it. Dopamine is often misunderstood as the happiness chemical. In reality, it's more like the motivation molecule. It's the brain's reward system, the fuel that drives us to chase goals, learn new things, and experience joy. Imagine this, dopamine is like the throttle of a car. Press it too much and you're speeding out of control. Don't press it enough and you're stuck in park. Balance is the key to keeping your life moving forward smoothly. In today's video, we're diving deep into the science of dopamine, how it works, why modern life is throwing it out of balance, and most importantly, how you can regulate it daily to rewire your brain and unlock your full potential. Let's talk about the world we live in. Technology, while amazing, has created an environment where dopamine is being hijacked every single day. Think about it. Social media, endless scrolling gives your brain rapid bursts of dopamine. Gaming, high-intensity rewards designed to keep you hooked. Fast food, engineered flavors that overload your taste buds and reward centers. Here's the issue. Dopamine isn't infinite. When you overuse it, your brain starts to adapt by reducing the receptors that respond to it. This means activities that used to feel fulfilling, like reading a book, exercising, or spending time with loved ones, no longer give you the same satisfaction. The result? You chase more and more intense stimulation, and when you can't get it, you feel bored, restless, or even depressed. It's a vicious cycle that's rewiring your brain for short-term pleasure and long-term dissatisfaction. Sound familiar? That's because it's happening to all of us. The challenge is finding a way to stop the dopamine roller coaster and regain control. To understand how to regulate dopamine, let's break down how it works in your brain. Dopamine is released when you anticipate a reward. It's what makes you excited to achieve something, whether it's as small as eating a piece of chocolate or as big as landing your dream job. But here's the catch. The intensity and frequency of dopamine release matter. High-intensity dopamine activities, like binging a TV show or eating junk food, provide instant gratification but lead to a steep crash afterward. Low-intensity dopamine activities, like working on a project or exercising, may take longer to reward you, but they build resilience and long-term satisfaction. When your brain is overstimulated, it's like a circuit that's been overloaded. Over time, it becomes harder to feel motivated by anything other than intense stimulation. This is why people struggle with procrastination and lack of focus, addictions to phones, gaming, or even food, and burnout, and a sense of being stuck. Now, let's talk about how to fix it. Here's the good news. By regulating your dopamine levels, you can rewire your brain and create a more balanced, focused, and fulfilling life. And the best method, the dopamine detox. A dopamine detox isn't about eliminating dopamine altogether. That's impossible and unhealthy. It's about resetting your brain's reward system by reducing overstimulation. Here's how to do it. 1. Identify high dopamine triggers, social media, junk food, gaming, binge watching, etc. 2. Set a detox period. Start with 24 hours, then gradually increase to a weekend or even a week. 3. Replace overstimulating activities with healthier ones. Instead of scrolling, go for a walk or meditate. Replace junk food with whole, nutritious meals. Swap binge watching for reading or learning a new skill. One particularly effective method is scheduling dopamine fasting periods daily. For example, avoid checking your phone for the first hour of your morning or dedicate the last hour of your day to screen-free calming activities. When you complete a dopamine detox, the results are profound. People who practice this regularly report improved focus. Your brain is no longer scattered across multiple distractions. Increased motivation, small tasks start to feel rewarding again. Better emotional regulation, stress becomes easier to manage. A deeper appreciation for life's simple pleasures. A conversation, a walk in nature, or a good book feels fulfilling again. By resetting your brain's dopamine levels, you're essentially rewiring it to prioritize long-term goals and meaningful activities over fleeting pleasures. Dopamine is one of the most powerful forces driving human behavior, and learning to regulate it is a game changer. By breaking free from the endless cycle of overstimulation, you can rewire your brain to live a more focused, productive, and deeply satisfying life. Remember, this isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Small changes like limiting screen time or practicing mindfulness can make a huge difference. Now, I want to hear from you. What are your biggest dopamine triggers, and have you ever tried to reset your brain through a detox? Share your experiences, tips, and questions in the comments below. If you found this video valuable, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who might need a dopamine reset. Together, let's create a community that thrives on balance, focus, and purpose. Your brain deserves a reset. Start today. See you in the next video.